What's up there YouTube? My name is Ollie and this is my channel. Now the channel's called My Z Restoration, and it's going to pretty much document me restoring my 1976 Datsun 260Z. Now it's a Australian delivered car. I've owned the car for about 10 years and I've had it stored away in a shed, and I thought now is the time to actually grab it out and actually get a real good restoration done on the vehicle. So I did actually start it a little while ago, so I looked at my board then. I did start it in the 7th of the 10th 2017, so I started by just stripping the vehicle apart and trying to get as much stuff together as I could. Didn't document any of the, well, there's a little bit on my Instagram. It's at My Z Restoration, so if you want to follow me on there, that'd be great. I did get a few little bits and pieces together and sort of started to get stuff together for the car, but I got involved in a few other projects, so I had to put this one on the back burner. This is going to be a very, very simple channel, very, very straightforward channel. I'm not going to do heaps of crazy editing. I don't have time for that sort of stuff. I'm going to do as much raw, just uploaded footage as I can when I'm doing the vehicle, when I'm working on the car. My goal now, so today's the 30th of December 2018, so my goal is to have the car driving by Christmas 2019, so give me about 12 months to get it done. I do work in the car industry, so I do have a whole bunch of people that are willing to help me and put some effort into the project, so we're going to work with them to get that done, panel beaters, mechanics, all that sort of stuff. I am pretty technically savvy myself. I did start a long time ago on mechanic, but I'm not good at that, so I sort of stuck to selling motor cars rather than fixing motor cars. Like I said, it's going to be very, very raw footage. I'm just going to be working on the car, doing bits and pieces on the car, and I'm just going to upload as I sort of do those things. I will stay consistent with the uploading all the way through, so I'd love you to subscribe and follow me. And like I said, you can keep an eye on my Instagram, which is My Z Restoration. I do have photos go up there pretty soon. Look, I'll give you a quick rundown and show you sort of where we are with the car at the moment and sort of what we're going to start working on. And yeah, let's have a little look. So here's the vehicle. So like I said, it's a 1976 Australian delivered Datsun 260Z coupe, two-seater. It was a one-owner car. The guy did have it from new. He did some pretty good things for me to help me with the restoration. So he had the whole thing sealed up with rust proofing sprayed on everything. So everything's actually pretty good rust-wise. There are a few sort of spots around the car which we're going to get to, we're going to fix. A bit on there, bottom of these seals underneath is pretty bad. I'll rip that off and show you. So there's pieces there are pretty awful, but we've got the replacement pieces. So I got a lot of stuff out of the US from Arizona Z-Car. Really, really helpful guys, and got a lot of stuff over for me. The dash is in perfect condition, which is downstairs in the cellar. So I got some new door skins, some rare spares, some new sill panels. These are a bit naff on the ends, and like I said, just a bit stuffed up the front. New dog legs. In the back here has had a bit of an impact, so we're going to try and knock out as much as that and try to straighten that up. This is pretty good through here. Traditional sort of Datsun places where they go rusty. You can just sort of see a bit through there. But like I said, we can fix all that quite easily. Everything is disassembled and ready to go. A little dolly I made just so I can move it around my shed a little bit, so I'll get a proper rotisserie for that, so we can get right underneath the car, make sure everything's tickety-boo under there. Like I said, it's actually pretty nice condition, nice and straight. There's a bit more through here we're going to have to sort out. Rather than go with any sort of massive motors and V8s and things like that, we're going to stick as much with Datsun as we can, just to try and keep it as original as possible. I am going to put the flares on and the big wide Watanabes. So colour wise, I'm not 100% just yet, so maybe Datsun Racing Orange or maybe white, and having everything carboned out, so carbon bumpers, carbon flares. Here's the L series. So it's original matching number motor in the car from new. It's ran okay. It was just an old Datto. You know, they're not blisteringly fast, but they were pretty good back in the day. The car, you can see, is like I said, there's bits everywhere. So most of it's in tubs, sort of in the side here. So I try and, when I'm doing a resto, break everything up into smaller pieces so it doesn't seem so daunting. So everything's in a tub, and I just work tub to tub to tub and sort of tidy everything up, refurbish anything that needs refurbishment, buy new what needs new, work through that there. So comments below guys if you do want to give me a hand, give me some suggestions where I can find bits and pieces. I will be obviously talking about that all the way through, things I am going to need for the car. I set myself a pretty good budget, so I'm not really worried about what I'm spending on getting the car done. Like I said, I have owned the car for a long time, and it does deserve to be restored back to its former glory and better than its former glory. So I'm looking forward to getting it out next Christmas and giving it a good drive, enjoying the Australian summer. I do have other cars as well. I've got an 81 model 911 Porsche. I've got a 84 AE86 with a GZE in it, and I've got a 94 Supra JZA80. Not enough turbos and not enough gears. So in the future videos, I'm sure I'll be doing some work on those vehicles. But look, I'd love you guys to stay tuned, keep an eye on me, keep me updated. Let me know on the bottom what you're thinking, what your thoughts are with the vehicle. If there's anything I'm missing, anything I should be doing, anything I should be looking at, please let me know. Hit that subscribe button. I'm not doing this for any other reason than I want to document it and look back in the future and sort of see the work that I did and what I achieved with this vehicle and with my mates and with people that are willing to help me. So really do appreciate it. If you'd like to, if you do want to follow me again, guys, it's My Z Restoration. So there's the date we started. I'll pop that on the board for you. So it's My_Z Restoration. So I will put photos up there as I go through. Anything you can do to, like I said, anything you can do to help me, any guidance you can give me, I really appreciate it. Done work on a lot of early cars, but this is the first time I've done some decent work on a Dado. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Like I said, it's going to be very, very simple, very, very raw footage, not too much editing, but going to try and have as much fun as I can along the way. Really enjoy the build, and yeah, keep you tuned all the way through. So thank you very much for watching. Hit that subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.